Russ, 4 in a row. Pretty confident performance all in all today.
Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant performance. Let's not take. I don't take any of these performances for granted on a tough pitch against a very good team. To limit them to one shot on target, I think is an outstanding effort from the group. I think the only frustration is we didn't score earlier, and we didn't score more. So I think we probably deserved to. Their keeper made some brilliant saves. Yeah, I thought overall, there's some outstanding individual performances, and I thought it was a really, really good team performance. And I'm proud of the group. That was a tough game, and to get through it how they did with the dominance they did was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, they were limited to very little, weren't they, Doncaster, and never really got out of the blocks.
No, yeah. I think they had one shot on target that Fish caught in quite comfortably. I think Harry made 2 really good blocks. And you have to expect a team to have something at some point, but I don't think they ever had any real sustained period of pressure. And as I said, they are a really good team, and they showed that at times today. But I thought we were great in the first half, especially real intensity, real dominance, real control, a lot of chances. And I just think I'm really pleased for the group that they kept a clean sheet as a team, not just the back three and Fish. But as a team, I thought they deserved that. You know, if you look at the shifts Matt O'Reilly put in, Louis Thompson when he came on, I can name all of the players. I thought they were excellent, really, really good. So, 4 in a row. We have to just try and keep going now. Just keep rolling on, and we've got some momentum. We made 3 changes today, and I think all guys that came in done great. And we need to keep everyone involved and everyone interested and everyone ready to play. And I think that bodes really well for us today.
You mentioned it there, the clean sheet. I think it's the first one since Hull away last month. How massive has that been? Because it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Yeah,
it's been frustrating. I think Oxford scored in the last, without getting anywhere near our goal, really hit the post once. They scored in the last 30 seconds of the game. Plymouth score a goal from 20, 25 plus yards, which is a great strike, but don't really threaten apart from that. Blackpool have 1 shot on target and score. So the guys have done enough in certain games to warrant a clean sheet and not quite got it. I'm really pleased with them today. I think, as I said, the only frustrating thing for the group is probably they didn't convert a few more goal chances. And Griggy especially, I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was fantastic, and he deserved a goal today. So I'm frustrated for him. But the way they worked, the intensity they worked out with the focus and concentration they had was they deserved a clean sheet.
Well, on Will Grigg, I mean, it didn't look like there were massively clear-cut chances for him either, but he hits the target every time. You can't really ask for an awful lot more from your centre-forward.
No, his link-up play was fantastic. His the way he brought other people into the game was outstanding. The way he pressed, the way he made play predictable for the rest of the team. He's a real team player, Griggy. Really clever footballer. I thought he was brilliant today. And as you said, they weren't clear cut, and a lot of people maybe wouldn't even turn them into chances. But his movement in the box is brilliant. That's why he scored the amount of goals he has in his career. And as I keep saying, he's been unfortunate not to play so much recently because we've had to change shape to try and help the team out a bit. And Cammy's been outstanding, but felt he deserved the chance today, and he was really good. So to have them options up front, and Charlie Brown and Joe Mason sitting on the bench is really good for us. Really pleased with Griggy, and just disappointed he didn't score. And as I keep saying, he's one that we'd love with us long term.
He came close in the first half, didn't he, Daniel Harvey? But that goal meant so much in the second half.
Yeah, it's you start thinking it. You start wondering if it's ever going to come, and then you start worrying you might get caught on the counter attack, because they did have a threat. They obviously made a couple of changes and had some energy at the top end of the pitch. But I think Danny was brilliant today. I think he looked really comfortable playing on the other side. He went both ways, inside, outside, got a few really good crosses in the first half in particular. Keeper made a great save when he came onto his left foot in the first half. It hit the post and somehow stayed out. I was already celebrating. I'm pleased with Danny. He coming in his right foot, and he's spent a lot of time, all the wing backs have recently, with Luke Williams and the video room on the training pitch, trying to help us out at the top end of the pitch. And it's no surprise to me, Matty's got the assists he has, Ethan has as well, and Danny. So they have to. There's real competition there now, and it's good for us. And they're all pushing each other on. And the best thing for me is they all they celebrate each other's actions, which is really important. They're not sitting there and hoping that don't play too well. They love it when the other guys do well. So I'm sure they'll enjoy that one on Monday or Tuesday in the analysis room with Luke, and I'm sure they'll be celebrating that. But Danny deserved it.
You were there for the. In fact, you were playing for the last 4 games that Dom's won in a row. That was the infamous Newport reset. Was there a reset button that you guys had to hit after your little patch, or was it just a case of keeping your head down and carrying on doing what you were doing?
Yeah, no, we haven't changed anything. We've been consistent with everything, with the process, with the way we approach things. I think we felt we were getting up and building up to our best performance again. I think the Blackpool one convinced the players, even though we lost, that they are really capable of some really great things on the pitch. And let's get it right, it's still a really difficult pitch to play on. And some of the stuff, some of the actions they are able to produce on that pitch is incredible. So I'll never take that for granted. But yeah, there was no big reset. There was no never a crisis meeting or anything like that. We've been really consistent with the guys and the process, and you eventually hope that all the hard work that they put in is going to pay off, and it has done over the last 4 games. And hopefully we can continue working hard together, continue driving these guys, continue asking more and more for them, and their mentality is great to work. So hopefully, we'll see a few more of these results between now and the end of the season.
Scott Fraser came off on the half-hour mark. Was that a tactical decision you made?
No, it wasn't. No, it was. Scotty's been one of our best players. There's no doubt about it. We love him. He's been incredible. But there are certain guidelines to adhere to and to in terms of performance and behaviour. And when they go a little bit when they get a bit skewed, it becomes an issue for me. And I don't think he was able to carry on and perform how we wanted him to. So yeah, he came off. It won't be a big problem. We love him. He has a chance to react now positively and be part of the group and the rest of the team. I thought Louis Thompson, when he came on, was fantastic. So it's not a big deal. He came off. It's happened a few times this season. He's a young guy who's learning. I'm a young guy who's learning. Well, I'm an older guy, but fairly new in this job, who's still learning. And yeah, it doesn't affect anything between us or my opinion of Scotty. But today it was. I felt it was the right decision.
I know almost word for word what you're going to say to this one, but it's 3 points off the top 6, Russ. Yeah,
3 points, but a lot of teams in front of us, a lot of teams just behind us, a lot of teams with games in hand. So no, let's focus on 2 tough games now and over the Easter bank holiday, which is a really tough period for everyone, of course. So yeah, we'll just focus on that, and I know I bore you to tears with that answer, but it's true. And we'll focus on going to Lincoln now, putting in a performance that matches today's, and try and go there and win the game.
A couple of individuals who I thought were very good today. Josh McEachran getting his first 90 minutes was massive, and he had so much to the team. But also Zach Jules playing in the position I think that you actually brought him to play. Yeah,
long term it was always the position we signed Zach for. I think the fact he came in and done so well at wing back when we needed something different there was credit and testament to him and his professionalism and how his ability to learn quickly. But yeah, that was the position we always envisaged him playing. And to take Dino out is not easy, because Dino's been one of our best players. There's no doubt about it. But at some point we had to see if Zach is ready and has taken on the information that we give him in training and work hard on. And Dino, no one has supported Zach any more than ourselves and Dino, who's been brilliant this week. His reaction to come out of the team is incredible. That's why he's the captain. That's why he's played for so long. That's why we value him so much, so much. And so we are grateful for that as well. But yeah, of course, it's a big call. And Zach was great. I think he started off a little bit at tension, of course, which is to be expected. But I thought he grew into the game, got better and better. And yeah, really, really pleased with him. So it's another position we have really good competition for. And Zach will need a bit of time now to get ready and make sure he can step up to the mark with each game and learn quickly, and also get prepared for next season as well.
And when you see performances like that from Harry Darling, I mean, sometimes words just fail you, don't you? I mean, how high could he go?
Yeah, don't want to say too much in case we attract some attention, but yeah, Harry knows where I feel he can get to. I think he doesn't quite believe it himself yet. But he's starting to really show a big mentality, the responsibility he carries on his shoulders, and there's not many people who can do what he can do. So yeah, he's got a lot to work on as well. He knows that, he's aware of that, and we'll keep pushing those guys. And I thought the guy next to him, Warren O'Hara, was outstanding. He's been a big part of our recent run of results. The responsibility he takes on in possession, the organisation he's starting to add to his game with his voice, his energy, real leader at such a young age in his first season. So big credit to both of them.
Do you think he almost goes a little bit unnoticed, Warren O'Rourke?
I think so. I don't think he obviously makes the surging runs that Harry does, but not, as I just said, not many people can do that. But the responsibility he takes on the ball, the way he brings others into play, the way he manipulates his body to receive, the way he defends, so clever. Some of the actions you won't see that are off the ball, such big actions for us that seem small to everyone else. And one of the best learners I've ever worked with, no doubt, in terms of detail and taking things on. And he's grown so much this year. So much. I think he was worried at the start of the season that he wouldn't quite get up to the standard, but everything we've asked him to work on at different times he's done, and he's done with real vigour and energy and intensity, and that's why he puts in the performances he does now. So that was a big bit of business for us to sign him in January as well on a permanent. Let's make no mistake about that.
Cheers, Russ. Thanks, mate.
No problem.
Russ, obviously taking out Lewington, your back five, including your wing backs, had an average age of just shy of 21 and a half years old, a very young lineup. You must feel such comfort being able to play those guys and then being able to get, a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think also to ask them to play the way we're trying to play, it's not easy. It takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of conviction, it takes a lot of belief, and the belief they've shown us in them trying to grow as people and players has been incredible. I spoke about it all season about change and transition. One of the reasons we've not been able to really kick on is because the amount of young players we do have, the amount of players that have changed, because with young players comes a bit of inconsistency, but their level over the last 2 or 3 months has been outstanding for young guys who are learning on the job. Danny Harvey's first season down here at this level, Matty Soronola's breakthrough season, Harry's first season at level, Warren's never played men's football before, Fish the same. And then Ethan obviously coming on as well, and so incredibly proud of those guys, and we have to be really demanding of those players to keep growing and keep improving and not let them settle, because they all have real potential that they're starting to realise with us, and they really suit what we're doing, and hopefully we're able to keep that core group. I think that's what's so exciting. You've got Dave Kasumi who's coming back very soon as well to play in front of them, another 21-year-old. So it's really exciting that we have a core group of youngsters at this club. Matt O'Reilly today was sensational, his work rate, the ability he has. So a core group of young players that are really exciting us, hopefully really exciting the supporters. And if we could keep those guys together and keep improving them, then that's what makes me so excited for next season.
And obviously playing some inverted wing backs today with Harvey playing on the right side, even though he's left-footed, and Soronola, who has been playing very well on the left despite being right-footed. That worked really well, and Harvey arguably had his best game of the season, I thought. Yeah,
I thought he was brilliant. I've had 3 different... someone's called it playing on the wrong side, someone's called it playing inverted, and someone's called it playing as a set midfielders already this afternoon. So it's been... but yeah, you're right, you're spot on. I think Danny was great. He had one of his best games for sure on both sides. The guy, he's a real problem for them all afternoon, especially in the first half. He come inside, Goldie made a great save, he kept going down the line, put some fantastic crosses in. Danny's mentality is great. He gets really frustrated with himself. He gets really annoyed when he makes mistakes and stuff. But as I said about, we have to expect that with young guys. He's going to be so much better for this next season. And today he showed brilliant intensity. If someone hasn't played for a while as well, I'm really pleased with Danny. He's a great lad, someone you really want to do well, works so hard. And we got it's a big call now for next weekend, who plays with those 2 out of the 3, and we've got really good options. So I'm really pleased with Danny. He was great.
It seems that Harvey really draws on his frustrations in the game, though, really pushes himself forward and plays with a sort of passion that really helps lend to his style of play.
He's a young boy from Glasgow, so he's really intense with his play, really aggressive in his approach, and as I said, he's played men's football for a long time now, just not at this level. So he's really ready. But he does, when he gets, sometimes it's about managing and controlling that emotion and using it in your favour. Sometimes he's let it get the better of him, no doubt, because he's young, he's learning, but when he does use it as fuel for him to go and drive on and perform like he did today, it gives him a real edge, and he has got an edge to him, and I really like that. So it's about making sure we we use that edge to his advantage, and we don't take that out of him, because it's really important. It is really important to players, especially young guys. You don't see that as much these days. Everyone had to have an edge about 15 years ago when I started playing. You had to be able to do the nasty stuff, and he does it really, really well. So as long as we can manage it and control it like he did today, and he has done over the last few months, then brilliant for him and us.
Excellent. Cheers, Russ.
No problem.
Russell, was it difficult to pick whether to stick with the lineup that's been going consistent for the last couple of games, or to make the change that you did today?
I thought we just looked a little bit tired against Burton. I know we've had a week, but you have a week to assess the guys, give some recovery time. And I just think it's important to, I keep telling the guys we're going to need everyone, and we trust everyone, so it's important to show that and to prove that to the boys every now and again. And Griggy deserved a chance. He's been really unfortunate not to play recently because, like I said, we've changed formation, and Cammy's been outstanding and scored a lot of goals. So, he deserved the chance, as did Danny. And I thought they really, really took it. And as did Zach. He sat there and been patient for a long time, and Dino's been brilliant, but they all deserved a chance to play, and now they have to make sure they play really well to stay in the team, because there's good strength and depth now, and it's probably the strongest squad we've had, with everyone nearing full fitness. It's the strongest squad we've had since we've been here, and there's going to be some disappointed people over the coming weeks to not even be in the squad, and that's football, unfortunately. But we have to keep driving each other on.
Indeed. It looked like Matt O'Reilly was moved into the Fraser role after he came off, and O'Reilly got the assist as well, and Jim played quite well going forward. What do you make of his overall performance?
No, O'Reilly, brilliant. I thought he was top draw. What a gifted footballer. Brilliant attitude to run and press for us and work hard. Some of his pressing today out of possession was exceptional. Clever guy, clever player. Great personality, and we're fortunate to have him, as I've said all the way along. And he's another one who's playing his first real run in the team in senior football. So he will keep getting better and better. But he played about 3 roles today, and he's done them all brilliantly. So hopefully that will continue.
Indeed. As mentioned earlier, it was Josh McEachran's first 90 since coming in. It hasn't been pleasing to see his match fitness build up to the point where he's now able to do that.
Very pleasing, very pleasing. The longer we can keep him on the pitch, the better. Gifted footballer, helps us, give us so much control. I think he's really enjoying his football. And again, it's just another signing that we've been able to make because of the way we play, and he enjoys it and he wants to be part of it. And he'll just keep getting stronger and stronger. But fantastic performance, him and Andy Sermon. To have the calibre of those two players playing in the middle of the park, the boys trust them so much on the ball. In possession, you can see that. He was excellent.
Sure. Does it demonstrate how congested the league is, that there's 3 points between you and the playoffs, but there's things like 5 or 6 teams in between them?
Yeah, it's a tough league this year. Still so much to play for, but we just focus on what we can do and focus on the next game. And that's been our approach for the last 4 games. We've won all 4, and it'll be the approach the next one. Hopefully we can continue and keep building momentum.